Hello Capricorn, thank you for tuning in for your general read. For the main read, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot by Paul Foster Case and Arthur Edward Waite. For the supportive cards, the Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. As usual, I've already shuffled the cards. Okay. You have an interesting so this goes into both. Alright, so similar to Virgo, I feel like you have a progression. I don't think you have a complete overall energy for the whole thing. We have a progression. And while you do have one card here, I'm noticing in the same thing for Virgo, I don't feel like this is going to go the same way. So let's find out what we got going on here. Because at first I thought, are we going to replay a Virgo here? But I don't think so. Now you're going into a situation, I almost feel like you're working on your own here. But should you be is the question. Well, maybe this is why I'm feeling that Virgo connection a little bit too. Even though Virgo is also an earth sign, I feel like you're taking on the bulk of a load. I'm getting like a bulk of a load. But I feel like you're working on your own. You're doing something on your own here. And you have a lot of good feelings about it. You're feeling like you have complete control. You're going along this way. You got the Star, the Fool, and then the Mermaid Seduction going right here in a row. I really feel like you're working on your own, and you're enjoying it, and you're getting things done the way you want to do them, and you're enjoying the moment. Now, your mindset for the same time frame with those cards is courage. In other words, you're feeling like you can do this on your own, and you're just like, if I just one foot in front of the other, I can do more than I think. I feel like you might be going into an arena you're not used to. Something here is a little new to you anyway. Something is new. And you're just like, you know what? I'm just going to go out. I'm going to do it. I think I can do this. I have resources like magazines, books, YouTube, whatever you need to learn more. You're getting the information and you're just getting out there and doing it. Whatever it is, whatever the situation is, you're just getting out there and doing it. And you're in complete control. I'm noticing there's one candle on this card. Like, I'm feeling like it's doing it on your own. It's really giving you this sense of strength and accomplishment. Now, this seems to be all in alignment with itself. You're doing well. Something hits. This new situation, you do end up at a point where even though you have all these resources, you need a little bit of help. Now, this can go in a few different arenas, a few different angles, but you need somebody else. You need somebody else here. There's somebody else. You're aware of this, and I feel like you're looking for the help, or you're trying to get that help. And there's somebody around you. I got the King of Pentacles on the other side, which is another earth energy. Now, I want to say, again, I always say, don't get caught up in the gender of the card. Don't get caught up in the sign either, because I'm feeling like this is actually a significant, a signifier, I should say, that the energy is conducive for what you want to do. This is matching what you want. This person is also somebody who needs to take the lead for you for a little bit so they can teach you how to do this. So when I'm getting the King of Pentacles, it's a conducive energy that can show you how to build this successfully. This is in alignment with what you want. But I feel like what you've been doing something that may not have been the best way to do it, and there might be like a rebuild in a sense. I feel like when this person steps in, they're pointing out what didn't go right, why things aren't working out exactly the way you need them to at this moment, and you may have to start again from square one. You may have to. Or there's a significant amount of the situation that has to be redone. When this happens, this person knows what they're talking. I feel like you know this person is knowledgeable in this area, and they have to take the lead here to help you fix this. Because you got to a certain point, and certain things aren't working out like you expected them to, and you're like, why aren't they working out? This person goes through it, and it's like, well, this, and that, they're not the way they should be, and the only way to fix this is to start again from square one, or we have to deconstruct this whole piece, and then rebuild it from there, because this part was good, but this wasn't, but this is kind of making this a mess, so we got to redo this. They're giving you honest information. The reason I'm bringing that forward so strongly is because you're stuck, and you know you need their help. You also have the Devil card here. I feel it's very upsetting, because you were so proud and so happy, and you should be, because you got really far, and like, for not knowing this part of the situation, you did very well. Especially striking out on your own. Because I feel like it's kind of a first time feel. Whatever it is you're doing. So you did well. But you're very upset that you have to backtrack. Or you have to start from square one. Even though you learned a lot, and you gained a lot, and you grew a lot, I feel like you're looking at this very pessimistically. You're very upset that you have to go back to either square one, or you have to reconstruct part of this. So that's hard for you. Now, I am noticing, though, even though you're feeling this way, between these cards, which is how you feel, and the environment, where this is the conducive energy that's helping you out, that has to take the lead to bring it back into fruition, you are succeeding. You are. I feel like that might be more internal, the Devil card there. Like you're feeling very upset, and you're very hard on yourself, is what I'm thinking is going on there. I feel like that's the whole situation. You may vent this a little bit, but the other person, I feel like, is probably understanding of that. If that is something you vent, if you're upset, I feel like this person is very much the King of Pentacles for you. They're helping you, they're leading you forward, they understand the frustration. I feel like they're a very conducive, good energy for you. Like, even if you're having a moment, I don't feel them holding it against you. I feel like they're thinking of it as like an honest reaction. They're not taking it like you're attacking them in any sense. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling like you might be frustrated and venting that you're frustrated, but everything is fine. And they help you fix things. It's all good. That person helping you, once you get over it, because I feel like you have to have a moment. I feel like you have to have a moment. Once you get over the rebuild, or whatever it has to be, the situation, this kind of blurs into the situation itself and the environment. This person, the King of Pentacles, everything goes a lot better. Like, everything seems like the situation, whatever you're trying to do, is going in a very successful direction. It's going a lot better. This person, I feel like, is either involved from here on out, or like is your touch point to make sure you're online so you don't have to rebuild again. They're double checking things for you, or they're giving you pointers. They're like your reference. You're like your guru, if I will. Okay. So this is going well. Your mindset, I don't feel like that Devil card really holds you too long, but once you let go of it, the Devil becomes the Sun. You're very happy. Like, I feel like you're seeing the benefit here. I'm thinking, like, once you start the rebuild, like, if you have to, like, for example, if we're going to use the analogy of building a shed, and you've built 4 walls, and you've started on the roof, and you have to actually literally take it all down and start again. The part where you're going to feel like the really good again is like after it's already taken down and you start rebuilding from scratch, you're going to start feeling really good again, because you know things are going to go a lot better. You're feeling progress. You're feeling like you have the assured success that you're going to attain in the future. You're feeling a lot better about the High Priestess here. Makes me feel like you're feeling like you have the knowledge and things are on point. Things are going the way they should now. You're feeling like things are going the way they should now. Emotionally, you're feeling a lot better. You had your moment. I feel like you vented and you're over it. Once things are constructing again, after wherever that is, wherever that point is where you're reconstructing and you're building again, you're feeling a lot better. And then your dog bumps you in the leg and constantly demands your attention, because even though you're taking them out 3 times today and squish with them on and cuddle with them on the couch, It's way not enough because they have to have every moment of your time. Just a random thought. This situation, whatever you're doing, it does have long-term success. The person here, the King of Pentacles, which I'm tapping on, you can't see. I feel this person stays involved. And whatever you're looking to accomplish, through connection with this person, you're going to accomplish that. So I'm thinking, like, for this reading, depending on when you're watching it, like what part of the situation, if you're just starting out on your own, and you're in the beginning stages, you might want to seek out this person earlier rather than later. Just to see right off the bat, before you start hitting these roadblocks, because you will hit roadblocks is what I'm feeling. So if you come to this in the beginning and you're kind of setting out feeling really good and you're like starting to wonder, is this going to work out? Maybe you want to seek out this mentor. Maybe you know who this is already and you just want to get their opinion now. Just to save you some anguish. I feel like you're still going to get aggravated at yourself. And I feel like it might be hard to do that because you're feeling really good about setting off on your own. But that's kind of what I'm feeling here. Because if this is really hitting with you, you might want to seek out this mentor just for like a second opinion, just to see how things are going, so they can let you know before you get too far down the road and you're really aggravated about the reconstruction. If you're in the middle part here, knowing it's going to get better, I feel like that helps. Knowing that this person is really going to help you move forward. Either they're going to be involved with it or they're going to be a touch point as a reference to make sure things are going to go forward the way you need them to. They'll help you make sure that, like, okay, yeah, you did this way. That's good. Before you get too far, you might want to adjust this way because this is, and they'll explain to you why. And you'll learn from that. And you'll be able to move things forward instead of having to redo things. In the middle here especially, I feel like if this is when this reading is hitting for you, the point is you want to make sure you keep this person as a reference and not go too far ahead, because I do feel like this is a new area for you. And it'll just be easier for you to have them as a reference instead of getting like, all right, you got this far, you've rebuilt to a certain level, now you've built this much more, and like they review it, like if you go like a month or two, or I don't know, whatever it would be for you, and they check it out and they're like, oh, well, it's good, but, and then you have to reconstruct that part again because there's like maybe piping or something in there that just wasn't right and you have to redo that. Instead of getting that far, like just do pieces at a time and like touch base, like instead of like every 1 to 2 months, maybe every 1 to 2 weeks. That's the point here. This person is really good. You have to work it out. You know based on what you're doing how often you need these touch points based on what you're doing to make sure you don't get too far ahead and have to rebuild again because something didn't go right, even though you thought it was right. Because I feel like you're very good at whatever you're doing. It's just since this is a new arena, you may be pulling on references that aren't as conducive with this project as you might think they are. To you, they may seem like they fit, but they don't really fit. So this person helps you get that perspective. And building it the right way the first time, it sticks with you. And like you're going through these experiences so that next time, because I feel like this is maybe the first time you're doing this part or whatever this is, but it's not going to be the last time you do this situation. So you're going to use this knowledge going forward. So you need to know the right way to do it so that way you have long-term success. Okay. And if this is coming to you towards the end, I'm thinking realizing that, this was an important part for you to learn. You're going to be pulling on these references in one way or another. And then your dog's going to bump you and demand your attention. She threw me off with that. If it's at the end, I guess it's just a validation and realizing it's going to work out in the long run. I'm thinking that's the whole point. Because it does. I don't feel like this is a quick situation. I feel like it's going to go a while. But this person helping you out is going to give you that assured success. I feel like you need to keep this person in your court as a reference to really get this success. Because I'm feeling with the Hierophant, it's going to take a while. A lot of work gets done. A lot of dedication to it. But I do feel a success in the long run for you. That's what I'm feeling with that card. All right, I'm going to wrap that up there. take care of my dog before she has a fit. If you'd like a reading from me, go ahead, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com, james4astral@gmail.com. Thank you for watching.